put a translucent panel on it.
See-through. Are you suggesting that I would do something see-through?
Well, maybe.
So we have literally just arrived for what is effectively going to be episode 2? Episode 2. I can't believe the transformation of what we did yesterday.
Well, I mean, that tends to happen when you put panels on a car, so it looks like a car.
But it wasn't just panels though. We got it running. I think today it'd be sweet to try and leave it running for a while, make sure kind of temperatures and everything is all right.
Yeah.
We do need at some point to make make a list of some description of all the stuff that we do need to change. Be good to see the genuine state of this horrific wrap.
By giving it a wash.
By giving it a wash, maybe, yeah.
Threatening to wash a car.
I'm threatening to wash a car. It'll be washed poorly.
It's got to be better than how it is right now, though, isn't it?
It's probably well. You see, you say that, but I'm not 100% sure. Will it be?
Well, I think the first hurdle we're going to have is the bonnet jet washing effectively your coil packs.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. We have a conundrum with this bonnet because although it looks really cool, it's not overly practical. So I think what we're going to do now is we're going to wash the car to see what state it's really in. I'm looking forward to it, but also not looking forward to it. Yeah, let's. It's gonna have to change. This is moist. Very moist.
nice colour, but it's absolute fecked.
It's feckin' fecked. It is a nice colour. We saw it there a second ago, just over the just here. Although again, join marks there, guys. What are we doing with our lives? It's a bluey, purpley mess.
Give it some chance of not getting watermarked. Wow, state of that. Scratches much?
Oh wow! I don't think the camera is really picking this up. It actually looks quite nice on camera, but this is obliterated. Okay, wings, doors, quarter.
In that order.
In that order.
Yeah.
Here we go.
You need that like sexy music. Wah, wah, wah.
So it is starting to look a lot different.
The wheels actually look brand new.
They do.
How you feel?
I think it's awesome seeing it together.
And not covered in whatever it was covered in.
Yeah. It's more blue than purple, isn't it?
Yes.
Or is it a very, very dark purple?
I'd say it's a... I don't know. It's somewhere in the middle of those things, isn't it?
Yeah. So we have the vehicle. It's, what did you call it? I think you coined it perfectly. It is a 10-foot car, right?
10-foot car, yeah.
So it looks, it cleans up quite well. The wrap is just atrocious, right? I mean, you don't see it in the camera. It's really quite bad. It's very dull. The panels underneath, whatever way they've been done, aren't nice, and the wrap shows everything, especially in this colour. It's like a bluey purpley, but more blue.
But a bit of purple.
But a bit of purple in it. Blurple. It is blurple, is exactly what it is. It's alright. The wheels cleaned up nicely, still not allowed to keep them. See, it is starting to rain now, which is weird. So we're gonna, again, This bonnet is just not very practical for the rain at all. So, rain has kind of scuppered some plans. Ish.
Well, we knew it was going to rain as soon as we washed it.
Yeah.
So that happened.
Also, it reminds me of maybe closing my windows in my Slexus. Sexus? Sexi. So we have a bit of an interior is not really the correct statement.
I mean, there's a bit of the interior.
So I have a borrowed, correct seat at least. I have a borrowed Corbeau seat. Lovely, what are these? Revolution. Kevlar, nice. But I do think we're going to have to do something about them. So I think I'll get on to my good friends at Corbeau and see what we can get done. The brackets that these seats... Oh, I don't know. The brackets that are in the car, I think the intention potentially was okay, but...
Would you like some expansion upon that?
I'd like some expansion on it.
Right, so normally here, you can see like where these drill marks are.
Yeah.
There's a brace in the chassis which has a seat mount on it.
Yeah.
That's actually structural to the chassis.
Yeah.
So when you cut it out, you have to put another bar in, which these would be absolutely fine. However, one set is mounted forwards for someone who's my height, rather than being mounted back for someone your height, and the other set is mounted back. So you'd make a great passenger in this car. However, the other problem is that because these bars are at a certain height, it means, well, also it's a crazy angle, but it means that you're restricted in terms of how low you can put the seat.
Yeah.
Because the base of the seat can only go as low as this bar. So you can't actually get all the way as low for someone your height.
Yeah.
You can't go as low as you actually need to. So
That's quite high, that is, yeah.
yeah, I mean, it's in theory it's a good idea, but it's just, it could be executed much better. Also, if you're going to weld bars in like this, because you're removing a structural part of the chassis, which currently there was absolutely no reason to remove it either way, you've got to weld new bars in evenly, otherwise you're changing the way the chassis flexes and walks. So basically the long and short is this has to be cut back out and redone
correctly. Yashu factory fly off, which is nice. That was nice, the Yashu factory, which is quite cool, right? And supposedly quite rare. It was nice.
Yeah.
Now is perfect. Mito actually did his magic on it, and
I spruced it up a bit. I wouldn't say it's perfect.
I think it's
spruced.
perfect. I think it's amazing.
But these are a set. So actually you've got the gator, which is Yashio. This is aluminium, which is also Yashio. The knob's Yashio. The fly button's Yashio, and the padding on the armrest is also Yashio. So really, you should probably have something with pink stitching in your wheel or your seats to match.
That would be quite cool. And then whilst it starts to rain on us again, which is quite nice, some beautiful blitz gauges inside here.
Oh yes.
Which I'm starting to like, but I'm not 100% okay with them yet.
We're going to have to bail out. This is getting quite serious.
To the shop. You look quite comfortable inside there. And when I say quite comfortable, I mean very, very, very comfortable.
That is not exactly how I put it.
That is squoze, that is.
I have been squoze.
You have been squoze.
I'm squozen.
No, just squoze.
I'm squoze. Let's, there's definitely no power.
No. We're going to have to try and remedy the power situation.
So if that's straight, and that's where the wheel is. So I might be slightly in the wrong place.
You are wonky, young man.
I mean, you do sit wonky in a Silvia anyway.
Oh yeah, but look.
But not this wonky.
We don't want to try and...
I'm practically hanging out of the window. Well, what I would say is...
easier for drive-thrus.
If this seat was... I really like this seat.
Well, I mean, you should. It's your seat.
Well, let's explain to me two things. One, that Corbeau seats are comfier than I thought they were.
Corbeau seats are the best.
But this is very comfy.
Yeah.
And 2, I'm possibly fatter than I thought I would.
So I can only agree with your 2 points.
Oh, easy.
Ah, it's harsh. And we're going to call it a day here. We're going to start the car, leave it running for about 10 minutes and see how temperatures are and everything else, but we're not going to do that because it is torrential and there's great big holes in the bonnet, so we're not doing it. So thank you for watching, and episode 3 we're really going to get stuck in and you're going to hear some more of the significant plans we have for this pretty badass S15. Thank you for watching. See you next time.